everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got early reveals for two different promos dropping later this afternoon in MUT 25, NFL Honors and Roster Revolution. Now, before we go over those reveals, just one quick thing to note, and by the time some of you are watching this video, hopefully this is all cleared up and resolved. But if you're trying to log into MUT 25 right now and you're getting this restricted error, you are not alone. So earlier today, like most Wednesdays, we had server maintenance, and typically server maintenance ends around like 7:30, 8 a.m. Eastern time at the very latest. I was on streaming, playing the game and everything without a problem, and like an hour into playing, after every game, I was getting kickoff to the servers. Others were reporting that wins were not counting. I had no problem with that. All of my games were counting, all of my wins were counting, but eventually I got kicked out and to the point where I could not get back in, and that's where we are right now. So just wanted to give you this update to let you know if you're getting this error, you have not been banned. Maybe you have. If you're a Cowboy fan, it's totally possible, but more than likely it's just due to the server maintenance. As far as when it's going to be back up and working, literally have no idea. Let's hope that it doesn't cause the content that's coming out later today to be, you know, delayed too far, because we know that's been a big problem over the last month or so with content delays on almost every single drop. And we got a lot coming out today, so we're going to start with the Roster Revolution program drop. We have jumped up to 96 overall champions and 97 overall LTDs, which means we also have 93 overall heroes. This overall increase happened a day early, in my opinion here. Now, they probably did it because of the NFL Honors cards, but I thought this would all start with tomorrow in the brand new Genki Force promo, which will be revealed. Probably teased a card or two later on tonight on Twitter, but the full reveal will be on GMM tomorrow morning. So I'm just going to breeze through the 93 overalls. At the end of the day, I've said this from the start of the promo, and we'll probably have to say it every single Wednesday. This is basically a glorified Team Builders theme team type promo. They are focusing on filling up the depth charts with higher OVR cards for a lot of the theme teams that are lacking in certain positions. We do have a Syracuse legend that we need to point out here in Andre Cisco. You know I'm always going to rep for my Syracuse guys. 94 speed, 93 zone, 89 hit power, 88 man. Let's move on to the champions here though. Now remember, these cards do get discounted abilities, but you're going to need those medals. Those tokens are going to build out the medals. You earn the tokens from solo challenges. You can also save those tokens, and once you get to 25 of them, redeem them for a free Roster Revolution champion of your choice, and we'll talk about that when this content is in game. But if you happen to build out a medal, which requires 10 tokens to do so, or you buy a medal off of the pack offers that we've seen every week, as we're into week number 4 of this promo, and we're looking at a Dory Jackson here, you can get discounted abilities on these cards. I'm going to go over them when the cards are actually in game, because TJ was just spitting out a bunch of information, couldn't write it all down, and at the end of the day, it's just easier to confirm when the cards are in the game. Chris Olave looks like probably the best champion to come out today. 96 speed, 94 catching, 94 short and mid route running with 95 deep. I'm pretty sure he's like 6 foot even as well, so pretty good card for him at a 96 OVR. And then the final champion is going to be Dre Greenlaw, outside linebacker, pass coverage archetype. They still gave him 90 block shed, 92 tackle with the 95 speed, so he should be pretty good against the run, but let's hope that they gave him a man and zone coverage in the 90 plus range. If so, this will be one of the better user / coverage linebackers that we currently have in the game. And I'm pretty sure that they said with those tokens or medals, my apologies, you're going to be able to get Lurk Artist for 0 and mid zone KO for 1. So if you can get those two abilities for a total of 1 AP plus everything else on this card, he could end up being a pretty good one. We have two 97 overall LTDs in Donovan Wilson. This is going to be the first one. Run support, strong safety with 96 speed, and even though he's a run support archetype, 95 man, 96 zone, 95 tackle, 97 hit power, this card looks really, really good. Listen, I'm a certified Cowboy hater. I will never hide it, but I will admit when they get good cards, and this is a really, really good looking strong safety. He's also 6 foot even, so if you want to play him as a sub linebacker and user him, he should be good to go, but I think up top in coverage, he'll be very good as well. And then the other 97 overall LTD is going to be Nick Chubb, 95 speed, power back, 97 acceleration, trucking and break tackle, both at 97, change of direction 93, carry 96. Actually a pretty good looking card as well. 95 speed is still going to get it done. The only problem is this card will likely be well over 1 million coins when you have Super Bowl Jamal Lewis and Kareem Hunt, which is a really, really good card for less than half the price out there. Unless you want this card for a Browns theme team or you're just a big Nick Chubb fan, I wouldn't really justify justify spending the coin on it, and if it happened to come out of a pack for you today, I'd probably go ahead and sell it. But all in all, a good card, just not the best out there at the running back position. Now, we do also have the NFL Honors promo dropping today, and it's going to be a multiple part release. We have 3 cards that are going to be getting Heroes, Champions, and LTDs today, but also we're going to be receiving a welcome pack, and that welcome pack is going to give you your choice of a 94 overall NFL player. So Josh Allen is going to be the first one here, and I will more than likely, once we see abilities and whatnot, put out a video on the best welcome pack player to choose and upgrade. Basically, throughout this promo, you're going to be able to earn tokens, upgrade tokens that you can split across any of the welcome pack players. You don't have to select one out of the welcome pack. It looks like you're going to get all of the players at a lower OVR. We'll move on from Patrick Surtain and take a look at Jaden Daniels here. So when you open up the welcome pack, you're going to get all of the base level players that we're going through, and then you're going to earn enough tokens to be able to upgrade one of them of your choice fully to these 94 overall versions of the players that we're taking a look at. You can split those tokens across several players if you want. You're just not going to be able to max any of them out at a 94, so I think the move is just picking one, taking one, and upgrading that player fully to their max 94. Saquon Barkley is confirmed to get an honors card here, as he's going to get a welcome pack card. So that means that LTD from the Super Bowl promo that was really expensive is probably going to drop down in price, and I would imagine that his honors card is going to be a little bit better and probably just around that same 3 million price range. But we'll see what those pack offers look like whenever his card comes out on part 2 of this release. 2 more 94s. We got Joe Burrow, which was the comeback player of the year. I really thought Sam Darnold should have got it, but Joe Burrow go ahead and gets it. And then the final one is going to be the Walter Payton Man of the Year, Eric Armstead, which is interesting that they're going to be giving him a card because due to the Genki Force leaks, it looks like he's also getting a card from that promo, so we'll have to see if EA ends up scrapping that one. We'll see what happens, but those are going to be all of your welcome pack players, and one of them will be a 94 overall. Now, as I mentioned, the cards that come out today, which are going to be Josh Allen, Jared Verse, and Patrick Surtain, they're all going to get hero level cards, champion level cards, and LTDs, and there will be sets to redeem for these lower overall cards. We're just looking at the set requirements here, so if you want the 90 overall version of any of these players, you're going to need, or excuse me, if you want the 93 overall version, which would be the hero level card, you're going to need 590 overall, and all of those players will have, you know, a 90 overall card as well. Kind of redundant and repetitive to me. It feels like it's unnecessary, but EA's doing what they want to do. So again, each player is going to have a 96 overall champion. These cards will be able to be acquired via item sets. So if you can't afford the LTDs, you still have these cards to fall back on, which all look pretty good. Josh Allen, 94 speed, 97 throw power, short and mid throw 93, deep throw accuracy 92. They're also going to get a bunch of discounted abilities, and the LTDs, which we will show you here in a moment, are going to end up basically having -1 AP compared to the champions versus the LTDs, kind of similar to what we saw or what we see from week to week to week with the AKA LTD and the non-LTD, like Jalen Waddle, for an example, this past Monday. Here's going to be the Jared Verse, 94 speed outside linebacker, 94 strength and tackle, 94 finesse move, 97 power move, 90 block shed. Really, really good looking card. And then the final champion level card is going to be Patrick Surtain, defensive player of the year, 96 speed, 94 acceleration, 95 zone, 96 man coverage, 91 press. Looks like another really good card. To get those 96 overall champions, you're going to need 3 93 overall NFL honors players and then 2 93 to 94 overall players. You put those 5 cards into the set, you're going to get the champion at 96 OVR of your selection there. And then all 3 of the players that are coming out today with PS2, Josh Allen and Jared Verse, are going to have a 97 overall LTD. The other players that we showed you from the welcome pack, they will get their cards. I'm guessing part 2 of the promo will likely come out this upcoming Wednesday, a week from today. But LTD Josh Allen, 95 speed, 98 throw power, short throw 95, mid 94, deep 93. Will he be better than the 99 overall Jalen Hurts? Many will say yes, because of the different audible animations that Jalen gets, whereas Josh will not get those more than likely. I think the biggest difference will be if you rock an Eagles team, Jalen Hurts gives you +1 speed to every single Eagle player in your lineup, whereas obviously Josh Allen will not do that. So if you're an Eagles team runner, Jalen Hurts is still going to be the answer. If you're not, Josh Allen probably will be, but we also don't know what the price of these cards will look like. It all depends on the pack odds and what EA wants to do with the pull rates on these ones. Jared Verse will be the next LTD, 95 speed, 93 acceleration, 95 strength, 96 tackle, block ship, power move, finesse move, all very good, but they're really just +1 versions of the non-LTD cards that we took a look at a moment ago, and the price difference is probably going to be very, very vast. Obviously, those AP discounts will play a huge role as well, but if you're an average MUT player, you're not really a highly competitive player, going with the champion versions of any of these cards is probably going to be the move to save yourself a ton of coin and get some usable cards. Here's the 97 overall LTD, PS2, 97 speed, 97 man and zone, 96 agility, 92 press, 94 play rec. Again, all cards look really, really good. So when the content is in game later today, we will be dropping a video. Hopefully, if it's delayed far too long, I won't be able to do it because I am leaving tonight for Philly and probably leaving like around 5 o'clock. So if the content's not out before that, we won't be able to do a video. We'll have to catch up at some point tomorrow or the next day. But that is the content for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you again later. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.